on Saturday, November 1st, 2025 at approximately 2:34 a.m. New Haven police officers working the Halloween night bar detail responded to gunfire in the area of Church and Center Street. Upon arrival, officers immediately located 3 victims on scene suffering from gunshot wounds. The 3 victims were later identified as Elijah Marrow of Derby, Connecticut, Alyssa Hamburg of Northfield, New Hampshire, and Alexa Acevedo of Norwich, Connecticut. Emergency medical attention was called for all 3 victims, who were transported by ambulances to Yale New Haven Hospital for treatment. The 4th victim, later identified as Charles Woodall of East Hartford, Connecticut, responded to Yale New Haven Hospital by private vehicle prior to police arrival. Despite hospital staff's best efforts, Acevedo ultimately passed away as a result of her injuries. Hamburg was initially listed in critical condition, but has since improved to stable, and Woodall and Marrow were both listed in stable condition. An autopsy was conducted later the same day, which confirmed the manner of Ms. Acevedo's death to be a homicide. The crime scene was immediately secured, and detectives from our Bureau of Identification and Homicide Major Crimes Unit, including Lead Detective Way, Sergeant Mastriani, myself, Captain Bora, and Lieutenant Gardner, all responded to the scene to begin investigating the incident. Detective Way's investigation ultimately confirmed that Charles Woodall was walking on Church and Center Street among a crowd of passerbys, which included Acevedo and Hamburg, although the 2 females were not in the company of Woodall when Woodall suddenly began shooting at a group of individuals walking on Center and Orange Street, ultimately striking Mr. Marrow. 2 individuals, later identified as DeLon Jett of Derby, Connecticut, and a second adult offender, returned gunfire, ultimately striking Woodall, Acevedo, and Hamburg. After a complicated investigation, which included, among other things, multiple interviews, search warrant applications, and in-depth reviews of technological assets, including video surveillance, Lead Detective Way was able to secure 3 arrest warrants for all the individuals involved in this incident. As a result, Mr. Jett has been charged with the following crimes: murder, criminal attempt assault first, criminal possession of a firearm, criminal possession of a pistol or revolver, carrying a pistol without a permit, unlawful discharge of a firearm, reckless endangerment first. Jett was already in custody on firearm-related charges stemming from this incident. Is now being held on a $2 million bond for these above charges. The firearm used in Acevedo's murder was recovered by Lead Detective Way during this investigation. Jett was on probation at the time of this incident for firearm charges and was removed from GPS monitoring just the day prior. Detective Way was also able to secure an arrest warrant for Charles Woodall for the following charges: assault in the 1st degree, carrying a pistol without a permit, unlawful discharge of a firearm, and reckless endangerment 1st degree. The bond on Woodall's arrest warrant is $750,000. Woodall was taken into custody on December 22nd by the Hartford Police Department, where he was found in possession of the firearm that he used during this shooting incident. In addition to the above crimes, Woodall was charged by the Hartford PD for carrying a pistol without a permit, weapon and motor vehicle, and possession of a large capacity magazine with a $500,000 bond. Furthermore, at the time of his arrest, Woodall had a 2nd arrest warrant from the South Windsor PD for robbery and firearm-related charges. 3rd arrest warrant has been secured for an adult offender, which has not yet been served. Therefore, we're not going to be releasing his name at this time. We'll provide an update in the future.